the sun starts to set, you're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between these road warriors and the home team. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. This side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. On the home sideline, here is their head coach. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And here we go on EA Sports. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Hand off to the back. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Plowing up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
1st and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. To the air, Taylor. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Out of the shotgun. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Now it's Taylor. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Gotta like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10, here's Jones. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Jones will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it. Might have to get knocked backward on 2nd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and goal. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on 1st down. Cut out left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33.
Dive play straight ahead. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking in the air here. Complete beyond the marker. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Trying to get it with the option. And they pitch it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. The tight end going in motion right. Back-to-back carries here. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just 3-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's got a man left, and he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. First down and run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Taylor to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. Results in a first down.
Looking to throw, Taylor. He's keeping it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete! And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
He's going to throw it again. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third down from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And He's going to have this one down to the 20. All set now, 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Taylor. Running a screen now for Jones. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. They'll throw to start the drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Now the PAT try coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And his guys bump the lead up to 13 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Back out runs their offense. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Massive hits, the ball's out. It's picked up by the defense. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down from the 42. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Taylor. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that's out. We're just waiting for this box. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. This offense getting all set for this series. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Offense to the line. Here we go. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds the football outside. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, he's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Look at that power. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. I'll start with a give to Jones. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. 2nd down carry for Jones. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Drawing up the design keeper. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
That's incomplete left side.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing, Taylor. Catch made over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Taylor now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, no surprises here. They decline the flag, let the loss stand, and it'll be 4th down. That'll be the first and more. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The offense getting set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They give it to him again. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
That's another 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here. Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And here in our 3rd quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Taylor. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Back to the well again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 results in a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw is caught. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes their offense out again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's a design run. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He'll pass it this time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They go play action on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup, gained about 8, 2nd down. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run the counter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of a yard.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that gives him a 1st down. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. He's got it downfield near the edge. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Taylor connecting on a slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Now it's Taylor. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
The offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. This time he's looking to throw. He has room past the 25. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And these guys get it back to a 14-point game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. On 1st down, they'll run. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Taylor. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Taylor now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Running it after the penalty. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. Now this offense ready to head back out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He'll step up, and there he goes. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play now. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's second and inches at the 34.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Working on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Throwing on second. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And his guys cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.